Our first session is a fireside chat on the theme Global Expansion Opportunities, DGEMS, and the Extrepreneur Network.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation to be here. It's a shame that I only have 10 minutes to speak to Devesh, because I think I could speak to this gentleman for 2 hours, understanding his thoughts behind what's happening here today and the reason we are all here. But unfortunately, we only have 10 minutes, so I'd like to fire into some questions straight away, if I may. We all know about entrepreneurs. We work closely with entrepreneurs, certainly within the UK. But the first thing we notice is the word extrapreneurs. I think I know the reason why, but I need to hear from you. What is an extrapreneur and why extrapreneur?
Absolutely. So there's a difference between a business owner and a founder. So is the case with the difference between an entrepreneur and an extrapreneur. So when we were creating the Globalist, we thought of naming these founders with a global mindset, with limitlessness as extrepreneur. These are entrepreneurs who are changing the paradigm from domestic businesses to international approach. They are limitless in terms of their scalability. All of them, they're leveraging technology somehow. Even if it is a manufacturing company, they're using technology to grow rapidly in international market. It could be a service-based industry company as well, but their scalability exists in international market, and they're solving a global problem.
Fantastic, fantastic. And I did think for a moment the X could be something to do with the cross-border opportunity. But we will go into that in a moment, if we may, because we're here today. We're here as a part of DGEMS 2024. What is the DGEMS story? This is your second year, I believe, now? So what's led to it and what's the story?
So story is not very old because we are onto the second edition this year. When we thought of creating a platform for founders who are looking beyond borders, we thought of creating a holistic platform by bringing great people like yourself from different parts of the world as thought leaders. Like, for example, you would have local insights on the UK startup ecosystem, which founders would want to know. So is the case with a lot of other representatives coming from across the globe. So we founded DGEMS as the world's first platform to help founders who are looking at expansion. And while doing so, we wanted to curate it for few founders, and hence there is a select 200 cohort every year. We select these companies which are trailblazers in their respective industries and domain. So DGEMS is a sector size and geo-agnostic forum, which means we have very large companies, we have very early stage companies as well. The goal of DGEMS is to help each other to create a circular group within the select 200 community so that they don't have to look beyond the group. It's like a Jewish community helping themselves. These founders, most of them, they already have some kind of traction from outside of India. So goal here is to help each other. Let's say the founder who is in Dubai can help the founder who is looking to expand to Dubai. So that's what DGEMS is all about. Today we are at 400 founders together at DGEMS, and as we do more editions, we're going to get stronger and stronger.
Fantastic. I've been amazed with the quality of the extrapreneurs, not entrepreneurs, that we've met this morning, and the diversity of sectors, but also the fact that a lot of the businesses already have international business. International partners through the States, through other countries. And I was particularly inspired by the thought that DGEMS and the whole network isn't going to just involve the export of knowledge and businesses from India, but a whole international cross-collaboration opportunity. So thank you very much. Okay, so bearing that in mind though, what are the major steps involved in cross-border collaboration? How do we achieve that and make it happen?
I think there's no set guide for cross-border collaboration. In my experience, it starts from the market insights, like talking to people like yourself. Even a very large company can fail. There is no series A, B, C, D when it comes to cross-border expansion. And Zomato case is one of the biggest examples of it. They launched their business in UAE. Yeah. They had to shut it down in a couple of years because of the lack of localization. They could not understand the local market well before launching. And they were eventually acquired by the local player. So even if you are a very large company in India, you can struggle if you do not plan it well. So it starts by talking to your client, by having a solid network. I think creating a peer group is very important. That's where DGEMS comes into picture. If you have 5 founders looking for the same territory, even from the different background, that helps a lot, right? Because all of them would explore synergies together. Yeah. So my advice would be to not go alone, rather take few founders with you. Learn from the founders who are already there.
Absolutely, and the thing I love about this as well is it's the beauty of who you know within the network, when any business starts, the founders have expertise, but there's always gaps. And I think, firstly, the evolution of tech has made things possible to engage with the people who need the network. But you've got also the Select 200 network. Now, we know there were 200 people involved last year. We've got 200 this year. What is the Select 200 network, and where will that take people?
So the network is all about helping each other. It's not like a normal network wherein you join the network and you get lost. It's about collaborating towards international growth because of the fact that it's a sector agnostic network. It's a size and geo-agnostic network, which means there are a lot of synergies which can exist within the peer group. So we are taking the network online this time. Most probably it's going to be launched in January, so wherein we are onboarding all the founders. Yeah. It would have multiple things. One is insights. Insights are powerful. So the platform would provide them with an opportunity to share insights. For example, if somebody has launched a business in US, yeah, they can just straight away tell their learnings, which are important for the other founders who can shorten down their gestation period of international expansion. So the network aims towards curtailing the long gestation period when it comes to expansion. It's about giving more opportunities. All the investors are connected to these founders, so they can extend the investor connection as well to each other. They can extend the market connections as well. So there is so much which all of them can do together, and aiming towards an ease of expansion.
Oh, fantastic. So it's a network not only for the Extrepreneurs, but also for other resources they may need, localized contacts and so on. Fantastic. Okay, so we're here today in front of an absolutely amazing audience in an amazing venue, but this is only year number 2. We've talked about global businesses, global opportunities. Have you even thought about what you're going to do for an event next year?
Yeah, we were thinking of doing it in Goa next year. But Taj is so lucrative for us because of the fact that it's easily connected. There are a lot of founders from Delhi and Mumbai. The connectivity is easy. So we have not planned it yet, to be very honest with you, but would be more expansive for sure.
Yeah, well, one thing I think we is for sure, we've got an amazing day ahead, and it will only create more thoughts, more inspiration, more opportunity. I'd love to speak to you for hours, but unfortunately we only have a short time slot this morning. So thank you very, very much for the overview of Extrepreneurs, DGEMS, and thank you to the other hosts as well. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
It's a pleasure, Richard. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.